Today I'm going to rank every 3D Mario game based on the quality of their areas. This is from overall quality area, so just because one game has a bad area doesn't automatically mean that the game is going to go on the bottom of the list. And just because the game has a good area doesn't mean it's automatically going to be on the top or whatever. So, that being said, let's get started. This shouldn't come off as a surprise, but in number 7, I'm going to put Mario 3D Land. Now, this Mario game, like I've said multiple times, it isn't bad in any way, but compared to the other 3D Mario games, it's just not as unique with its areas as far as quality goes. The quality is at least consistent, I would say. Like I've said before, this is the most balanced 3D Mario game out of all of the 3D Mario games. So I can give it credit for that, but overall it's not really trying anything new as compared to some of the other 3D Mario games. Like I said, it's not bad, it's pretty good, but some of the worlds just feel pretty samey, especially when you get to the special worlds. They just feel like exact clones, just slightly something different with the level, literally just a minor difference, and they make a new level out of that, or they add a new level to make 8 new worlds or special worlds, but they're pretty much the same thing, just one thing different. So yeah, Mario 3D Land is going to go at the bottom of the list. Again, doesn't mean it's bad, but as far as area quality goes, it's not that unique, and it's pretty average when comparing to the other 3D Mario games as far as areas go. Moving on to number 6, I have Super Mario 3D World. Now the reason why this is number 6 is similar to why 3D Land is number 7, in that overall it's, not doing anything too unique compared to some of the other areas in the other 3D Mario games, but 3D World is better in that it pushes more ideas out there with the cat suit. There are a lot of levels that I did like in this game, like Champions Road. I did like the Captain Toad levels quite a bit, but overall, yeah, it's similar in the structure that, the levels are pretty basic and simple, but they are still pretty fun. But like I said, just compared to the other 3D Mario games, it wasn't anything too special. So that is why 3D World is number 6 on the list. Coming in at number 5, I have Super Mario Sunshine. Now, Super Mario Sunshine is the 3D Mario game where I feel like it's probably the most wild and weirdest one when it comes to areas, but a lot of the areas I feel that they were just pretty annoying to get through, especially Gelato Beach with the Watermelon Festival, the Sandbird, and there's also with Delfino Plaza with the Lily Pad Shine, and also the Pachinko machine. There's just a lot of things going on in Sunshine and a lot of shines, and just the areas aren't, that fluid and as good as some of the other 3D Mario games compared to 64, Odyssey, and the Galaxy games. But Sunshine is still pretty good in my opinion, but overall I just think that it could have done a lot more with the structure of the levels. So yeah, overall I would have to say that Mario Sunshine is number 5. Just that a lot of the levels can be quite annoying and aren't as good as some of the other 3D Mario games areas. Coming in at number 4, I have Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 is one of the Mario games that I am most used to and have played a lot of, and some of the most iconic areas in my opinion, with Bob-omb Battlefield, Womp's Fortress, Cool Mountain, Lethal Lava Land, Hazy Maze Cave, TikTok Clock, Rainbow Ride. Just all the levels and areas are very nostalgic to a lot of people, and I still recognize them and can, every time I play through Mario 64 again, I just remember through, the first time playing through it. Mario 64 was always the one of the Mario games that felt the most different when going back and playing through it. It's like no matter how many times I play through it, it seems like I still can just absolutely enjoy the game, and it's one of the most replayable 3D Mario games in my opinion. So overall, Mario 64 is in number 4 because even though it has great areas, it's still, the areas aren't as good and the areas aren't as expansive as the Galaxy games, and also the Odyssey, not as big as those games. But 64 is definitely really memorable with its areas, and yeah. So, Mario 64 is a great game with some great areas, but I definitely think that Galaxy and Odyssey have better areas overall. Moving on to number 3, I would have to say Galaxy is in number 3. Galaxy is again a game that is very unique with its ideas and areas, even the ones that I think are very annoying with the ball rolling missions, or the ball rolling stars, and the bubble stars, and also the manta ray stars. But overall, there's still like very unique ideas, and this is the Mario game where I think they really expanded as far as areas and the way they look, and expanding on how the worlds how they overall look with structure and appearance. And because 64 couldn't really do that because of its limitations and sunshine, and it could have been better, but Galaxy is the game where I think that they really stepped up their game, and they just improved on that with the sequel, which is why I think the sequel is my personal number 1 most favorite 3D Mario game. But as far as areas go, I definitely think that Galaxy is one of the best 3D Mario games with its overall ideas, and I would love to see a Galaxy 3, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen, because if it would happen, it would have happened already. But still, I think it's a great game, and I can easily pick it up any day and discover something new in the world and whatnot. Coming in at number 2, this might surprise some of you from when I ranked the games overall, but this is going to be Super Mario Galaxy 2. Reason being is because overall I can't deny that the areas are pretty similar to Galaxy 1 in the fact that it is a sequel, so the areas are pretty much going to be the same, and the areas in this game are still very good. They are better in Galaxy 1, but overall there's still more of an expansion to Galaxy 1 rather than its own main thing. So overall, yeah, Galaxy 2 is great game. It's my favorite 3D Mario game, one of my favorite Mario games of all time, but I can't deny that taking off nostalgia goggles for me, I can't deny that Galaxy 2 is pretty much the same a lot with Galaxy 1 when it comes to areas, just slightly expanding more on them with its ideas and executions. Coming in at number 1, I have Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is for me the ultimate 3D Mario game because it's the most recent and it's had the best hardware, quote unquote, even though the Switch is pretty underperforming in hardware. Still waiting for a Switch Pro, by the way, or Switch 2. But anyways, Super Mario Odyssey is the game where I feel like the areas are the most memorable in a way to me, and no matter how many years will pass, I'm pretty sure I'll still remember this game, just the first experience, and even still just replaying this game over and over. I still think it's one of the best 3D Mario games in general when it comes to Metro Kingdom, Cap Kingdom, Cascade, Sand, Cloud, Lost, Moon, all of them, just all of them are great areas visually and in the way that they have their ideas and executions. So yeah, overall, Mario Odyssey is number one for me, as far as areas go. But who knows? Maybe a 3D Mario game in the future, or whenever the next Mario game will come out, 3D Mario game, because it's taken Nintendo a long time to release a new 3D Mario game. But yeah, I would have to say that Mario Odyssey is number one. It's a great game, and no matter how many times I play it, I still find things new, and going through this game was a great experience. And if you haven't played it for whatever reason, I highly recommend that you go out, play it, and experience it, because it's a great experience and great enjoyability factor when going through this game and its areas. Anyway guys, there you have it. That is going to do it for the 3D Mario games ranked by the quality of their areas. Let me know in the comment section below, what would you rank the 3D Mario games based on how their area quality is. All the 3D Mario games are the ones that you have played, and I want to say thank you all for the support that you have showed in my last video and in the videos overall. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.